Today I will be solving a problem using trigonometric identities. The domain stated is 0 is less than or equal to theta, which is less than or equal to 2 pi. The problem is cos theta equals 1/4 secant theta. To begin the problem, we have to divide each side by secant theta. Then this all becomes cos theta all over 1 over cos theta, since secant theta is actually 1 over cos. Then, in order to put this on top, we must flip the fraction. By flipping the fraction, we get cos theta times cos theta equals 1 over 4. We know that cos theta times cos theta is actually cos squared theta, which is all equal to 1/4. In order to get rid of this squared, we must square root each side. The square root of cos squared theta is cos theta, and the square root of 1 over 4 is actually 0.5. Now we must find an angle which its cosine must give us 0.5, which is also equal to 1 over 2. So, using the special right triangles, the 30, 60, 90 triangle states that the cosine of angle 60 is 1 over 2. So, we write cos of 60 equals 1 over 2. But we are dealing with radians, so we must convert this 60 into a radian. And 60 in radians is cos of pi over 3. Must be equal to 1/2. Then, this is one of the answers, pi over 3. In order to keep on solving the problem, we must find all 4 answers. We already have one. So in order to find the other one, we must find using the unit circle how pi over 3, which is right here, there's another angle in here which is equal to that one. But in this one, only sign will be positive. So in order to find this angle, we must do pi minus pi over 3. So we have to change this into a proper fraction by timesing it by 3 over 3. And we get 3 pi over 3 minus pi over 3, which is actually 2 pi over 3. And since only sign is positive, then this will become negative since we are dealing with cosine. In order to find this angle right here, we must do 3 pi over 2 minus pi over 3. Since the denominators are not the same, we must change them. And we do. We times this side by 3 over 3 and this side by 2 over 2. So we get a denominator of 6. So this becomes 9 pi over 6 minus 2 pi over 6. Then 9 pi minus 2 pi is 7 pi over 6. But the unit circle tells us that only tan is positive. So, since we're dealing with cosine, this is negative. And then the last one is finding this angle. So, what we must do is 2 pi, since this entire rotation is equal to 2 pi, minus pi over 3. Then, we must get a common denominator, so we multiply this side by 3 and leave this one alone. We get 6 pi over 3 minus pi over 3. So 6 pi minus pi is 5 pi. And this is all over 3. And the unit circle tells us that all cosines are positive. So this one will be positive. So combining all the work together, we get that the solution is, we have 4 solutions, which are pi over 3, negative 2 pi over 3, negative 7 pi over 6, and 5 pi over 3. And this is how you solve a trigonometric identity problem.